Formative is a simple and easy to use online tool that teachers can create simple formatives for students to complete on any device. The way that you get to Formative is you just type in goformative.com and you can sign up as a teacher. You do get a free account as a teacher, but there are premium uh, choices or features that you can use, but you do have to pay for it, although you do get a 30-day free trial. What I'm about to show you is simply based on the standard teacher model, not any premium features displayed. So what I did was I just created a simple formative. This one is about percent of a number. And so you have the option of titling it. You can add a background picture, change the color, anything you want to do up at the top. You can even assign an assignment type. So I would probably assign this as an exit slip. So this right here, I just simply added a picture, and the way that you can do that is you hit this little plus sign, and then all these featured in red are not questions, they're just things that you can embed or put onto your formative. So I added that picture just by selecting image. The things that you see over here in blue are the different question types that you can ask your students. You will see some features with a star and not really highlighted. Those come with the premium feature. So down here, this is a great feature for math. It gives the option for students to show their work. So this is a question type called show your work, and all you do is you enter your question here. I actually just put directions here because what I did was for my background, I typed up a question on an Active Inspire slide and took a screenshot and set that as my background so my students have all this workspace with the question right at the top. I found that that works the best when I'm having students do show your work so they don't have to flip back and forth between drawing on here and viewing the question in a different window. So by having the question as part of the background, it really works the best. Another question type that you can offer your students is multiple choice, pretty standard. You click the correct answer and it grades it for you when the students submit. Another one is true or false. And then multiple selection is great because students definitely see this on Park, so I try to get them used to answering questions like this as much as possible. Again, with the premium feature, if you wanted to go that route, you can assign partial credit. And then that's pretty much it. You can assign this to students through, if you hit guest students, you can just display a code. You can set up your Google Classroom, so it automatically imports the students within those Google Classrooms. And then what it would look like to your students is this. So I did it as a just guest students, and so the way that that looks, I'll show you, is if I hit guest students, the code is right here actually. So XYCXJH. I would go to goformative.com/join right here. goformative.com/join, enter this code, and then it would give me a window that looks like this. So I would enter my code, enter my first and last name, so I'll just put sample student for right now. And then this is what it would look like from the student's perspective. So here's my image. Here's where I would show my work. They do have the option to scribble their answer. It's a little bit difficult to do on a Chromebook. It might take a little bit more time just to make it neat, but they can also type in their answer. And they can make their font bigger by selecting the number up here, select the type option, and then it makes the font larger. My multiple choice, true or false, and multiple selections. So just for the sake of showing you, I'm going to go ahead and just select some answers. I'm purposely selecting some that are not correct so you can see what it looks like from the teacher's perspective. So that's what it looks like from the student perspective. And then if we go back and you select view responses, I previously entered 2 different students, and then this is the one that I just entered. So you can view it as these are all the submissions for question 1, all the submissions for question 2, 3, and 4. And then it actually color codes it at the top with red being incorrect and green being correct. The other cool thing is for the show your work, you can grade it on a sliding scale. So I just assigned this as 1 point, so my sliding scale goes from 0 to 1 points. And you can offer feedback down at the bottom as well. And then you can also just see the totals all at once. So these are the 3 students that submitted their answers, and I can open up my gradebook and just quickly enter the answers just viewing it from this slide. So that's Formative. You can also export your answers, and then you can close the results so students aren't allowed to submit anything else. But yeah, so that's Formative. I find this very simple to use and create, and it's extremely simple to send it out to the students since you're able to upload your Google Classrooms, and you can also send it by embedding it. So this is great if you want to send it through My MCPS Classroom. You can put it right on your page by embedding it. And that's Formative.